my winch has two winch handle connection points. One's a high RPM, low torque, and one's a low RPM, high torque. When you've got this thing on by yourself and you're kind of sitting shallow like this, it's best to use the high torque setting. Winch until you see the toe eye touching the roller. Do not over torque because this thing can break. Just get it nice and firm. And once you've got it home, connect your chain. The goal is to get out of the water as quickly as possible so you're not keeping others from being able to launch your load. And we'll pull her out. All right, well, that's solo launching with power unloading. So there are also places that you're going to go to that tell you it's important that you do not power off the trailer. They tell you that you cannot do that because you don't want to degrade or erode the floor of the launch ramp. So we're going to show it this time around with us just simply removing the boat off the trailer with dock lines or floating it off. All right, at this point, we've got the boat floating. We've still got the strap attached. Before we get out of the vehicle, make sure you set your parking brake. We're going to run back. We're going to release the tension on the strap, but we're not going to disconnect at this point. It's also important, notice how I'm holding onto the handle here. This thing can run on you, so be careful it doesn't hit your hands. It can start spinning quickly. All right, so I have fed off a pretty good amount of strap here. I'm going to leave the winch strap connected, but it's not latched, so it can run. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go put a dock line out on one of the piles, connect to the boat, and then we'll back the boat down a little further so we can pull it off. And just to be cautious, I'm going to add one more line back here on my stern, just so the boat's not swinging around. I may back up a little bit and give it a little bit of brakes. So I'll back up, jam the brake, the boat will slide a little bit. Sometimes that's good because it may still be on the trailer a little bit more than we want it to be. Remember to disconnect your strap. We left that connected as a safety. Now, if you notice on this pass, we don't have our fenders out, but we're at a really great ramp that has a lot of protection already there. If you have a dock that has a lot of oyster shells or kind of rough spaces there, you might want to put your fenders out before you try this. Either way, you notice we pulled away, the boat is secured. Next step, fire up the engines and get this thing out of the slip as fast as you can to allow others to go ahead and launch their boat. Again, we'll start our engine while we're still tied up.